Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna get over here on the other page and then we'll get started. So if you're on, let me know. Doesn't say I'm live though. Yeah, it does. Okay. All right, let's share this. One person's on, two persons on. Let's share this. How is everyone this morning? Good morning, Sue. How'd your surgery go? Good morning, Judy. Hope you're feeling well. Good morning, Linda. Yay, these guys are popping on. Good. My internet was moving a little slow this morning, but I am hooked up to Wi-Fi, so we should be good to go. All right, I'm gonna hop on here and do some quick housekeeping items while my family's away. Hi, Pat. Yay. Yep, I'm here. Carmen, good. Hello from Georgia. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Judy. My daughter's home from Texas, but her and Hannah took the kids to the dollar movies. You know, a lot of the theaters during the summer do dollar movies. So the house is quiet. First surgery went well. Well, I hope that you can get some comfort then. Yeah. Morning, Joyce. Well, I'm glad it went well. Good morning, Deborah. Yay, these guys are all popping on. Hey, okay, let's go over a few housekeeping items. First of all, let me remind you that the promo is still going on. All sweets and sweet products. Buy one, get one 50% off until the end of the month. Remember that whatever is the lowest price item will be your half off item. So keep that in mind. So if you're going to throw in a bundle or two, and then you want to try to throw in some DSP and ribbons and gems, your lowest price item will be probably your ribbons or gems. So keep that in mind. So you might want to do a couple of different orders. Just a reminder about our Stamp Fest. Save the date, October 4th at Christ Church in Littlestown. There will be an add-on class for you to we're planning 8 to 10 projects for you to do that day. There'll be demonstrations all throughout the church hall, and it's from 1 to 5 on October the 4th. There'll be demonstrations, there'll be displays, there'll be stamping, giveaways, all kinds of fun stuff. And then there will be another class that you can register for when registration comes out in early August, where you can do the add-on class. And the Prestatyn is a fundraiser. So you can do that one if you want a to-go option or an in-person take and make. And the benefits from that will go toward my friend Cindy. Her nephew, Micah, is 37 with 4 kids and has stage 4 spinal cancer. So we're doing a fundraiser for them. Okay, all right. The next thing I have is my class online or my class at home. And so this month I chose Sweet Jar, the Sweet Jar bundle, which is the stamp set and the punch to use. We are using the Pretty Florals. I think this is Florals in Bloom paper. And we're using the back side of this paper for this. So you will get a half a pack of paper. You will get this pack of ribbon, which has Misty Moonlight and white in it. And then you will get a whole pack of the in color gems. Here are the projects. I showed this to you on Thursday. So here are the projects. You get a card kit with 2 of each. You will get a PDF to go with this. Yeah, so make sure you register. Registration is open until the 25th. So here are the projects. I thought they were cute. Okay, so that's still open. So you can register for that. Also, my card class is Monday the 23rd at 10 and 6. So for just cards, we're going to be using the framed scenes. So it's these basically are masculine cards, but I guess anybody, but they're great for men. So we have that one. So I use the Country Woods paper and the Timeless Plaid paper for these. So there's those projects. So you get one of each of those, and these are to go too. So place your qualifying order and you will get them to go. And then our stack, we are using Impressions of Bloom. So here is the one. We are actually doing some stamping. And here's the other. And you will get 3 of each of these. Okay, so that's my classes for June. Okay, I think that's all. I have some fun stuff planned for July. I am leaving tomorrow morning bright and early at 4 a.m. to drive to Illinois, which is probably about, I think my son said 10.5-hour drive with my son. He's in a wedding on Friday night, so we're going up there so he can be in this wedding. And so I'm going to have a lot of downtime. So I'm taking stuff to do. I'm going to work on PDFs. I'm going to be working out my July schedule because I'm going to do a whole week of stamping in July, and then my Christmas in July class is coming up then. And so those of you that had bought the Retreat in a Box, that we're getting stuff ready for that. So I'm going to be working on some of that stuff. And yeah, so I'm going to have a good time. I'm actually looking forward to it. So okay, so here's our first project for today. With that being said, I won't be on Thursday morning. So here's our first project for the day. Okay, so I'm using pecan pie for the base. And this is actually with the sweet jar. The next piece is Good Morning Joan and Mary Ellen. Good Morning Georgia and Mary Ann. These guys are all popping on. Okay, and this piece is Crumb Cake, and I ran that through the mini corrugator folder. I love that folder. So that's like if you had the paper crimper from years ago, or, so yeah. So that, and then we're gonna add a piece of the Timeless Plaid. Let me get my tape and scissors out here. And my other necessities, my dimensionals and glue dots. Okay, we're gonna add this to just the side of this. It is a tad bit longer, so I'm going to trim that off. Morning Fran from South Carolina. Well, welcome. Good morning. Okay, I'm going to add some ribbon. So I chose this ribbon. And I'm not, honest guys, I'm not even sure what's available and what's not anymore. They changed the clearance rack. They changed our last chance list. So I can't even keep up with it. So I'm hopefully I'm using stuff that's still current. It's pretty confusing. You like the pink and brown? Yeah, I do too. I went to start to pull stuff from my shelves that was no longer available, and I couldn't really figure it out. So I just kind of just let it go until I had some chance to do that. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm going to do a bow from this. This is the ribbon that went with the Storybook Friends. So I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't available again. It is petal pink. So I think we have some other petal pink ribbon in the catalog that you could use. So we're going to set that to the side because I'm going to use that in a second. Okay, so I have 2 circles that I cut out with the stylish shapes. One out of pecan pie and one out of crumb cake. And I'm going to use the greeting from this set that says, "Miss you bunches," with early espresso. I'm just going to stamp this at the top. I do love this stamp set. It's just because it's something a little different than what, and we have a punch. I always love punch bundles. Okay, I mean, I love our dies too. I just feel like sometimes it's just easier to grab a punch and punch. Okay, I'm going to stamp our jar. I'm going to pull this in so you can see. I'm going to stamp some cookies and crumb cake. These can be cookies, but I also saw somebody make these jelly beans. So that wouldn't be a bad idea. You can make an Easter card, a Valentine's card with the hearts, birthday card, all occasion card. It's a pretty cool set. And I think my Christmas one might be coming today. There's one that's going to be available next month for customers. Demonstrators can do the pre-order, and it is a Christmas jar that goes with the punch. So there's our chips for our chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to leave this open because I'm going to be stamping on this piece of pecan pie, and I'm going to do the lid to our jar right there. Okay, so let's punch these out. And we'll punch our jar. Okay. All right, so let's put our card together. We're going to layer these together. Hi, Carol from Connecticut. Welcome. Glad you could join us. We're going to put those up there. We're going to put dimensionals on these. And I got ink all over me already. I have to go get the oil changed in my van and run some errands. Okay, we're just going to put our jar right here. Move that down a little bit. Put the lid on it. That one has paper underneath. Okay, put the lid on it. There we go, and then we're going to add the ribbon. Thank you, Fran. Yes, I love plaid too, Virginia. You're right. I love plaid. I love stitched. So yeah. Okay, so there's the first project for today. Okay. Now I have one more for you, and I'm using my favorite colors from the In Colors. So today, this one is Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, and Cloud Cover. Let me grab a wipe over here. I think I got my ink all over the place. Thanks for sharing, Deborah. Thank you guys for participating in Freebie Friday too. I enjoy that. Enjoy looking at everybody's projects. Okay, let's get busy with this card. Okay, so the base of this is Secret Sea. And then I have 2 strips of the DSP. Now this is the DSP that we are using. So this is the Strawberry Slush and the Cloud Cover. So we're going to add those. Okay, then I have another stitch circle, so we're going to pop that up on the card. I have a stitched banner from the Stylish Shape, so we're going to stamp the happy birthday in Secret Sea. There we go. We will pop this up as well. we're going to bring in the scrap paper I have here. We're going to stamp another jar. I'll pull it up so you can see. And this time, if I can find the lid, I'm going to stamp the lid in Strawberry Slush. Okay, then we're going to use Strawberry Slush. I'm going to stamp it off. Let me get a piece of scrap paper here. I'm going to stamp it off, and I'm going to fill the bottom of this jar. This is another stamp that's in the set, and this is what this is for. So I'm going to stamp it off so it's lighter, and then stamp like that. And then we're going to go in with the hearts on top of that. Full strength. No stamping off, just full strength. Oh, I did the cookies. Well, we got jelly beans, but let's do another one. Ink it up in the memento. That's because the hearts are over here to my left. I mean to my right. Okay, let's stamp it off. There we go. And let's stamp some hearts. There you go. Now we're going to punch. And then I'm going to punch this lid out. I'll pull this up so you can see. Okay. Okay, let's pop these up and add them to the card front. And we made this hearts and a happy birthday, but you could actually use the birthday candles too and make it a happy birthday. Or the candles could be for any celebration, really. There you go. Alrighty, so here are the two projects from today with the sweet jars. So remember, this is a class that I'm offering. My class at home will be these projects with the sweet jars. You get two, the card kit, you'll get 2 of each. Half a pack of the DSP, your PDF, your gems, and your ribbon. This is a special fold too, remember this, guys? I think this is the one that I didn't glue shut. And then this one. Alrighty, well, thank you for joining me today. Remember, class here in the studio is Monday at 10 and 6. So if you plan on joining me, let me know. And I will not be on Thursday. I will be away. So, okay, have a good week. Hopefully the rain will clear out soon. Another rainy week here in Pennsylvania. So, all right, thanks for joining me. Have a